welcome back. So, yes, there's a nice lady in front of you who now beckons to you to approach her and to speak.
My apologies for not knowing more than one language. However, I hope you found our gift of an ape pleasing.
She'll say something in a language you don't understand, then turns towards you. You show respect to your queen. Excellent. Bow before her.
Let's see. Well, I will bow at the waist, and as I'm bowing, ask, is there another form you'd prefer?
I will also bow.
Yep, I'm bowing.
Let's see here. No. This is fine. Let's see. She's doing something, and I don't know how this works. So I've got to quickly look it up, because, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. What page is that? Yay, 20th it's in the 20th anniversary. I love it when it's in the 20th anniversary, because I can easily look it up. I've got a page number. Alright then. Okay. So I have to roll something. Let's figure out what these are. Let's see here. Okay, that many. Yay. And that many. Oh boy! I think that applies! But the roll's finally up, since we got a roll coming in. Alright. Okay. Let me see here. How this works as she's using an ability. What's all your willpowers?
Are you asking for current or dots?
Current willpower points.
2.
How do you gain back willpower?
1 per session.
Then 1.
Dawn?
I'm at 4.
You're at 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2. Alright.
You said current points, right? Not total dots. I wanted to double check that. Because, yeah, I used a lot last session.
Okay. There's just something about her that all of you feel, that you feel as though she is the most beautiful person in the world, and you would do anything to help her out.
Does this feel familiar?
No, because I don't think any of you have experienced the blood bond.
Probably not.
No.
Nope.
But it's not a true one, but it's... She shared her love with you.
Aww.
Uh-huh.
How nice of her.
Present 6.
Okay, that's sort of what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You did well to bring me such a great gift. And to serve me so well. Why would you do such a gift for me, and then request a meeting?
we would very much like to meet with someone with whom you associate. A Marie. My queen.
Marie. Ah, I see. Why would you find this Marie? Why would we have us help you in this way?
Hold on, I'm looking through my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Did I write it down wrong? Because I thought I wrote down Melissa.
There was a lot of
there's,
names.
There's
Oh,
Melita.
no, Melissa.
Oh, right, that's the Nosferatu that knows Marie. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay, it is Marie.
Okay.
Oh, right. Melissa was with Melita. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood that note.
Right. The other vampires in the city have been unwilling or unable to assist us in finding her, and we are looking for her sire.
The one she seeks to kill.
Yes.
An interesting distraction. It would be entertaining to see you either die by her hand, or to perhaps assist in her ultimate mission.
We have found ourselves in some very strange situations that we have more or less survived.
Have you now? Why don't you
yes.
tell me about some of them?
Oh, in, what was it, New York?
Mm-hmm.
Were we? In New York, we were able to defeat, or at least put back to sleep, crap, what was his name? Hold on, I got that too. Absilomar?
Asmelard. Not Asmelard, it's,
Oh, no.
just Simiche.
Yeah, Simiche.
Simiche. He was awake.
Not for long.
How did you go about this?
Oh, we used... How much am I able to hold back, or how much do I want to hold back?
Probably none, unless you want to spend a willpower. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Will she know that I've spent a willpower?
Probably not.
Okay. Then I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
We had the aid of many people from Pentex, or you'd probably know them better as the Kai Institute.
I've heard word of this company, Pentex, before, in whispers, but the Kai Institute is something new to my ears.
Ah, they're the same thing, and by the way, all assholes.
Tell me more of this institute.
Well, it appears to be a grouping of progenitors, undying, black spiral dancers, harbingers of skulls, and what did we figure out that that dragony thing was? Did we figure out what that dragony thing was?
Mokale.
And a Mokale.
Interesting group.
Yes, and like I said, all assholes.
So, with the help of this conglomeration, you managed to defeat Simiche, and at least put him back to Topor, yes?
As far as I could tell, and as far as they could tell, yes. The fleshy stuff all over the sewers suddenly started dying and rotting and evaporating, I suppose.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That does seem like a great thing to have done, and something to keep in mind. What else have you done?
Well, we released Victor, the abomination, from... Where was he? Russia, I believe? Kazakhstan?
Kazakhstan. It wasn't Victor. Victor was the gangrel.
I thought they were both named Victor.
Oh, they were both named Victor. That's right. I forgot they were both named Victor.
That's why I got confused.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They were both named Victor. An abomination, you say?
Yes. He, by the way, also an asshole.
I am not without knowledge of these beings. My sire also had created one of their kind. I will have to see if I could reach out to Sobek. Perhaps this information would be of good use to my sister. Anything else of interest I should know about you? Oh, let me switch off USC so we're getting a little bit of problems.
Would my training of let Nathan speak trump this situation of her asking?
She doesn't seem to be currently asking you directly. She started the group and Nathan started speaking. So unless it's like you feel like... Unless your character would be like, no, Nathan, you really should tell her about this kind of thing, you know?
Probably not.
Yeah.
The one is just, like, entranced.
Yeah.
She gets like this around beautiful women.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were able to steal a gorilla from the zoo without... Well, I mean, there was kind of a mess, but it did not look supernatural when it happened.
So that is where you acquired it from. Our friend Sabu did not mention that it was from the zoo. Only that some Americans had acquired a gorilla and wanted to offload it. I guess that's the way that you Americans say it. Offload the goods.
Well, I mean, we assumed you'd be able to deal with any issues, and we also set it up so that there are plenty of, you know the phrase stool pigeons, right?
Yes.
Scapegoat, that kind of thing. Yes. We made it so that the veterinarian would be implicated to some degree as she was seen there, and should wake up with quite a few bottles of alcohol under her bed. Obviously not having any idea that she'd been there, because she wasn't, and I was able to successfully disguise myself. Let's see. We also have the local PETA branch, who apparently will believe anything they see online. They went in and staged some sort of fiasco, which we were actually not involved in. Well, sort of. Our computer expert here started things, but we didn't get any responses, so we let that go. But apparently they took it and ran with it. Anyway, and then the gorilla was escaped out of the ambulance van by going mad, which there was plenty of evidence for that because he had gone mad back at the zoo in the first place, which was what started the whole thing. I think it was a very effective plan.
is there any other groups I should know about you that you have rubbed the wrong way? So to say.
Well, I suppose the Semiche in general. Although I'm not sure that they know exactly who it was, as that was the whole point of what we did in the first place. They might have an idea, though.
Oh, what did you do to them?
Oh, we stole something from their house in London.
You mean the Tremere in this case, right?
Tremere, sorry.
Yes, okay.
Tremere.
Ah. Wasn't there a story going around a while back of a fire at their sanctuary in London?
I mean, I'm certain I wouldn't want to tell anyone what had happened.
You are clever little rats. Little snakes that I could probably make use of. I do enjoy your presence and your little stories here, but I'm afraid I do have much more business to attend to tonight. There's always so much to do. So how about this? I will arrange your meeting with Marie, and you will... We'll try something. I'm gonna try something on you. Too bad. Oof. Okay. You will all return here. The guard will let you in again. And you will, get your meeting. And perhaps you can be of a service to me.
Everyone seems to want that, but for you it is a pleasure.
Excellent. You are such a nice boy. Alright, now I have to figure out what to roll. That one is that, and that one is that. What's your current willpower points now? 1? 1. Right. Oh, that was a D20. That was not the right thing to roll.
No, that's not fair. You can't roll d20s.
I rolled a 1 D20 though, which is completely the wrong number. Oh, okay. The answer in this case would be yes. Anyway, let me see how yes it is.
Oh, it's probably very, very yes.
What's your self-control? Or yeah.
My self-control is 4.
Okay.
Mine is 3.
She was
Mine's
only doing
4.
it to Nathan at this point in time.
Oh, okay. Good luck, Nathan.
All right.
This is where it's all going to fall horribly apart.
I'm keeping track of something here.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Let me put it this way. She's probably going to do that once per meeting. We'll see how well that goes. For you.
Yep.
Anything else she's going to do to all of you? Currently, no. She's just having a good time learning about your stories and perhaps using them for various reasons in the future. All right.
Blackmail.
Oh, lovely.
You're dismissed.
Thank you, man. My queen.
I will send...
Ow.
Return tomorrow around this time, and I will see to it that your meeting will be arranged with Marie. She is within the city, actually.
Oh, excellent.
All right. You're led back out through the museum and out to the front where you don't have a ride.
How long does the presence thing last?
Probably it's not as soon as you're out of her actual presence, it's probably not so bad. But you still will feel like she was really great. She's really nice. Let me see here.
Question is, do we know that we were charmed?
Why don't you roll me? You can roll me two. Well, let's just roll two occult intelligence rolls each. One for the first thing she did, the good old heart ripping, and the second one for what she did with you afterwards.
I'm guessing she used awe.
1.
Anyway, what are we rolling? Sorry.
Occult
2.
Intelligence.
1. Oh, I'm at -1 for the first one.
Dawn is like, oh my god, she's just really strong.
John, that's very Dawn. She probably just thinks that.
Yeah, Dawn doesn't know anything.
Dawn is clueless as usual.
Yeah.
She's okay with it.
Yep.
Lady was hot. She's happy.
I got 1 success. Oh, was it difficulty 6?
Yeah, no, but you got 0 successes. I forgot to say the difficulty for the two of them, so I'll just apply. So you don't know none of you knew what the first thing is. She just did something and tore out heart, but only Dawn's rolled for the second one. So if Nathan and
No, I rolled the second one also. It was 0 and 1.
oh, I see, 0 and 1. Okay. Yeah, you're not sure. Worm, you want to roll a second one then?
Oh, second one. Okay,
Yes.
goes for the other thing.
Yep.
You're our last hope.
Oh!
Ooh.
Okay.
Again, you didn't give me a difficulty.
No,
but I think that's pretty good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You less that you realize that what she used on you, because it's really hard to tell. You are pretty sure that she did something to mess with all of you. That made you more friendly with her. I mean, much more friendly with her. It was very powerful too. Whatever it was.
I mean, I assume it's probably my character probably assumes it's along the line of what Nathan does to others.
Yeah.
Along the lines, but probably more powerful.
Yes.
Obviously.
Since you've encountered that, I will say you're assuming it's a very powerful version of presence. You're not as familiar with a lot of those, but you can kind of determine that she used something very powerful to presence, because you're probably with that, you're realizing that you probably talked a little bit more than you should have anyway.
I'm really glad I was able to hold back all the stuff about Dracula, because that would have been a real problem for us.
Can we even talk about it though, or is it still the we die thing?
You're unsure.
Okay.
That's why I spent.
I don't know what you're
willpower.
talking about, and that's probably a good thing.
It's
Yes,
a
it
good
is.
thing.
We'll catch you up someday. When we're allowed to talk about it without getting murdered.
When the Coldonic
Yeah.
ritual that was cast upon them finally fades.
Yeah.
So
So
when we get back
few
to
millennia.
the place of residence,
Yeah.
I will mention.
I'm gonna text
we should-
Ryan and be like, "How'd you do?"
Well, I saw him drop you off at the place, and I kept following him. I think I know where he stays. He seems like a nice guy. Fed a little puppy along the way. Seems to keep to himself.
Excellent. Please come and pick us up at the museum.
Oh, okay.
Our ride's on the way.
Okay, so when we get into the car, place of residence, basically when we have privacy. I'll say, by the way, we should be very careful. You seem to use some sort of similar to your ability to strike awe, Nathan.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was nice, though.
I agree.
Yes. She was significantly more polite than I was expecting.
Mm.
I'll be honest, she probably could have taken that a lot farther, so I'm very happy she didn't.
Perhaps I'm more used to this than I thought.
Indeed, more used to it. So, Ryan will be like, so, yeah, I followed him. It was a good time. You know, I had a nice chat with the Great Lord Cockroach.
Oh?
Yeah, normally we're chatting about, you know, what's been on TV and stuff, and some of the books we've been reading. You know, apparently, as a spiritual entity, he can get a good reception in the spirit world, or something similar to it. I don't quite understand it.
But he doesn't pay for his cable.
Interesting. So what were you talking about that was so different?
Oh, yeah. Because I was tailing the man, I was asking what you knew about the folks like that. He knew a few things. He didn't tell me much. I wrote it down here. Because if I try to say it, I'll probably butcher it here. I believe it's a liboon.
A liboon.
Oh, see. He'll show you the word like at a stoplight. It's Libon. Yeah.
Libon.
Apparently, according to the Great Lord Cockroach, he's from African bloodlines of your kind.
Okay.
He said his type was exceptionally rare.
Oh.
I wonder how our kind survives down there. I hear all the rain in Africa is blessed.
Oh.
That was glorious. That was beautiful.
God. Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. It happened. It's not unhappening at this point in time. So that's
wonderful. Oh boy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Continuing off of that.
Continuing. Yeah. Don't know much about any of them folks living in Africa and stuff. Just they're apparently something that exists. Kind of neat.
All right.
We had a great discussion on the types of vampire-y things there are out there. You know, you're a lot less uncommon than I would think you are. Not only with the spreading across the world, but there's different places in the world that have kind of different rituals and stuff. There's apparently there's apparently a whole group that live over in Asia.
All right.
I didn't discuss much about them, but apparently they're a thing. There's some friendly types over there that I might be able to get along with, just because they're a little less crazy than our cousins from Europe and all. Though,
alrighty.
Apparently there's also a lot of changing things in the New World too, but many of them got killed off by their European brethren. Also the entire murdering off a lot of other changing animals other than the wolves. They did a lot of that too.
You're roboting quite nastily, Ryan.
Ooh, not for me.
I didn't notice it.
Not for me either.
Oh. Everyone is roboting.
Oh no. Internet issues today.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there was also a story that, I wasn't the only insect there used to be. No,
Really?
Oh, yeah. There's apparently a spider that's out there.
Ooh.
That's normal. Yeah, but apparently there was more of them, and the spider ate them all.
Yeah.
That's why the Great Lord Cockroach was so happy to find us. Because, he was all alone. We might be the second coming of the cockroaches. Created by man,
Really?
mind you, but still. Maybe one day we'll be as good as those originals. Garbage skulls of the earth. Woo.
I think that you're just perfect as you are, Ryan.
Why, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want, I could try to introduce you to one of the spiderkin. I believe they're Ananasi. They drink blood too.
I don't want to meet Sheila. Thanks, Ryan.
Actually, I kind of
No.
do.
No, you want to
Interesting.
meet...
Anansi, yes. He was a trickster god of Egyptian religions. Or myth. I read a book about him. Neil Gaiman, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting things out there. So he'll take you back to the apartment then.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Well,
Fantastic.
if there's any other strange things you want to learn about, I can look into it for you.
Cool.
Alright. So. What's your plan now? She said to come back tomorrow.
I mean, I guess we go back tomorrow.
Yeah. If we have some more time, I wouldn't mind feeding a little more.
Okay. Yeah, and just let me
Probably a
know if
good
you want to
idea.
see them. Apparently, there's some couple of them spiders here in town, according to Great Lord Cockroach. I could look into it.
Really?
Ah,
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys, you go alone.
I'd appreciate if you could stay in the car at least.
I can stay within shouting distance.
Fair enough.
Very well.
I'll look into it.
Excellent.
Just have to remember not to look tasty.
Correct.
Alright, so the rest of the evening will pass just fine. And, of course, day will come, and the next evening will come, where you're supposed to once again travel to meet Nefertiti.
Were we able to get any blood?
Sure.
Any chance we could get willpower back?
No.
Yep. That's. Yep. All right. Well, it was a great session today.
You'll be probably fine.
I've got one in willpower.
Look,
She cannot fail. If
she
rolls all ones, they're all successes.
No. One is still a bot. She can still fail by rolling a 1. She has to at least get a 2, even with a 1 willpower. It's the advantage of that. Ones still suck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she may have a lot more successes she gets to need before you're really in trouble. I mean...
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Okay.
you can head back to meet with her again. Once again, you'll be led the exact same way into the area. And she will happily greet you. Ah! Nathan, you said your name was, yes?
Yes.
And you never did introduce your little friends. I'll come closer. It's all good to see all of you again. She's just so lovely.
Of course. This is Dawn and Emil.
Excellent. So, I have done my best to see about Marie meeting with you. She's a tough one to speak to, but I felt it was necessary to push things forward. Now, granted, I could send you to her to wherever she would want to meet you, but I'm sure she would not be friendly. I was quite candor. They're going to try to use you to find her sire. Now, I understand how that can be a little problem. But if you're just looking for some information, maybe you could help her out. Murder for information.
Lovely. I have no problem with murder. Assuming I have the freedom to suggest that I was not involved in it.
That's not for me to speak of. But still.
Excellent, then. I have no problem with murder. John, Emil? Problem with murder?
Never had one before.
Now,
Now, you seem to have another associate. Why don't you tell me all about him?
he was spotted. I knew it.
The one that gave you a ride.
Ah. Has she used her power on us yet?
Yes.
Ah. Okay.
She has presenced you as soon as you arrived.
Okay. That's Ryan. He is a were-roach?
I've never heard of such a thing.
I hadn't either. Apparently there's were-spiders as well.
Those I have heard of.
Do you like them?
Changing breeds are oftentimes dangerous to associate with. And the Ananasi are unique.
In the same sense that werewolves are unique and were-roaches are unique and vampires are unique in that they're different from kind?
Yes and no. Unique amongst the Fera, that they are less violent towards us. But you've made friends with a roach monster. Excellent.
Oh, he's not a monster. He's... Well, I suppose when he's a roach monster, he's a roach monster. But most of the time, he... not very most.
Ah. Maybe next time you should bring him to meet me, too. Well,
I am sure that he would love that. Although,
maybe mystically no.
realistically, you might not enjoy him, as he tends to have a bit of a scent around him.
There are other things in the city that carry a scent to them.
Well, yes, like the sewer and toilets and bathroom, especially those in run-down bars. He smells like shit, is what I'm trying to say.
And I was implying that there are other of our kind that are like that, too.
Oh, no, those smell much worse. Well, at least the ones I've met.
Well, Maria will be here later the evening. I will have you go to a place and wait.
Thank you.
All right. She'll send you off to some room somewhere where you'll be closed in and just kind of sit around. It seems to be much more in that kind of area of like those museum rooms, except you're just kind of shut in by the guard and left to wait. Are you doing anything in particular?
I have the cards in my pocket still.
That's true. Does the effect wear off once we leave her presence? Leave her presence.
Yes, it will be changing the scene.
Okay. Ryan, is there any way for us to resist? Let me rephrase. Does the Great Lord Cockroach know of any way that we might be able to resist becoming her pawns?
Oh, you're like on the phone with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texting, probably.
Yeah, texting. Maybe? I'll try to find out.
Any sort of trigger, like looking her in the eyes, or smelling her, or something?
I haven't
is of
been
the
looking at
essence.
her eyes. It's not the eyes.
That's true.
That is very fair.
I've probably been looking at a lot of places other than her eyes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We saw what the Egyptian dresses looked like. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They didn't usually wear a lot because it was so hot outside.
I've been wondering this entire
vampires
time
don't
if
get
her
very
little
cold,
pyramid thing has either torches or if she just has like electricity in there. You know?
Possible.
Does she have like?
It's possible.
Uh,
Mesh is like an electric heater wire through it.
It's lights. She just has lights in there. I mean, avoiding actual use of fire is probably good. Just, you know, vampires and fire aren't really big fans of each other. There probably is a fire in there that, you know, just in case.
Just one of those fake electric ones.
No, an actual fire that you can just kind of.
Oh, okay.
Just in case she has to toss a heart in. You know?
Yeah, it's fair.
You betrayed
get a
me.
bad
Heart in there, you know? And then the guy's just like somewhere off in like somewhere else in Germany, like, yeah, I have not betrayed my mistress. Ah!
I mean, who could betray her? She's lovely.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, well, it seems like your mind's getting some kind of cloud there. Maybe I could see if I could send the Great Lord Cockroach into it. Don't worry, it probably won't have any lingering effects.
Huh.
Votes for yes or no.
Possibly no lingering. I'll risk it. Yeah, sure.
Emil?
Sure.
All right. All right, Brian.
Okay. I'll arrange it.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right. Let's see here.
What actually is the Great Lord Cockroach?
Spirit. It's an actual spirit.
No, I asked that. In character.
Oh, in that
no one's
character.
explained this to me.
Mm.
It's a spirit.
We spoke to him once.
Yes, in a manner of speaking.
Huh. Interesting.
We'll
might be
explain
the-
later.
Yeah.
Very well.
It seems that now probably isn't the time to express too many things. Just in case.
Very well. Just wanted to know what I was getting into.
Well, My understanding is it's not so much what you're getting into, and it's more what's getting into you.
Uh-huh.
I hope.
I have to now figure out what's going on. She's gonna have less...
Does that mean that now is a good time to take a break?
We could take the break now, yeah. A little early. That'd probably be okay. So, as now you'll probably avoid the horrible things she was slowly but surely doing to you. Aww.
Yay!
But, anyway, we'll be back after a short break. If you need to go to the bathroom, grab a drink, grab a snack, go ahead and do it, and then we'll return. So see you in a second, folks.
Yay, Great Lord Cockroach.